Good morning, everybody. It is just a little before 8 a.m. here. 8 a.m. And I like to welcome you with just a couple of minutes of drumming first. I would like you to just receive your breath, tune in deeply. And if you want to use the chat to welcome each other, please do. I do understand a lot of you are shy. Welcome, Graham. As you settle in, it is my absolute honor to welcome you all here. The chat is open if you wish to chat for some... there it is. If you wish to use it, please do. But firstly, I would just like to absolutely welcome you here in our sacred space. Unbelievably, sorry, my screen's there, but the camera's here. January 2025. Now this is a beautiful time, for you may catch a glimpse of the entire time string, the past, the present, the future, all weaving and warping and drawing deeply into your life. This is going to be an outstanding year, for this is a year about choices. If you follow numerology, it's a 9. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9, which is associated with spiritual ascension, with connecting to our higher self, which is what we are all about. And so this year in particular, choose to align your actions with your values and use your amazing gifts and resources to create positive, compelling change here in 2025. And already I'm inviting you to breathe, receiving your breath from the universe. Hopefully you've given up the outdated New Year's resolutions gig that's most of us, it sets us up to fail because we need a lot of harsh willpower, it never lasts, and then worst of all, we set odd goals thinking that we need to improve rather than knowing that deep inside that we are whole, that we are amazing. So we are looking at a different mindset so that you can stand in the now, this present moment. I'm asking you, look down your timeline, sift for the gold, the diamonds, the things that you left, bring them back in, those things that are waiting, those kernels. For deep transformation doesn't come from affirmations or mirror work or tarot or even being here. It comes from understanding how change really works at a most profound, deep level. The most powerful manifestations, my friends, come from the inside out, not the outside in. So often we do it the whole wrong way around. Within my yoga, we say that we have 6 tastes on our tongue for every day: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, spicy, and astringent. Whatever your body type, by treating yourself to a diversity of different tastes on your tongue, you will have more vitality in your body and you will be able to balance and heal itself. And more subtly, all of these taste sensations that we go on about in our yoga just fires up the juicy essence of life to savor your experience. What's this got to do with breath? Wait. For within my Tantra yoga, we're embracing the full amount of delights with all of our senses. And these senses align with all of the elements. Every day, earth, air, fire, water, ether, spirit, whichever you wish to use. Use all of your senses to experience each of the elements: touch, hearing, vision, smell, taste, that inner sense, that intuition that tells you what's going on inside your sacred body. We can do this every day and all day with something as simple as breathing, because all of the elements and senses are here in every sacred breath we receive from the universe. Remember, it is our first friend. Shiva, in the Radiant Sutras, talks about the breath as a gift, the grace of the goddess, that sounds we make as we breathe are actually mantras. So I'm inviting you to listen to your breath and cherish every breath you receive, every breath you let go as a prayer. So breathing, notice your breath. Since you began breathing, every breath is a prayer. Thousands of times a day. Thus, all breathing begins with continual worship of the goddess, her. Be conscious of your sacred breath. As you receive this automatic prayer, know that it takes place over 21,000 times every 24 hours. Breathe. The energy of the divine is available to you. It is you. Listen to your breath. Start to tune into the waveforms of your breath. Tune into the healing form of your breath. For we who breathe with the sun in our hearts and spirit in our soul cannot be broken. Stand tall, for we do have strength. Stand taller. Understand that this is just a trial as you step through the door feeling into infinity. Breathe. Thumbs up if you can hear the drum. Our integrity and trust is intact as we lift the veils. Breathe, my friends. Leave one life behind as we step into embracing all that is waiting here in 2025. Breathe, embrace the unknown. For we know not what it holds, however we journey with fire in our bellies. Breathe, receiving. We honor that we will no longer compromise our wild selves. We shred the illusions that have held us back, letting them go. And because life is a cycle, they turn back into pure instinct. Float with your breath. Dare to feel, dig into the depth of your being. Breathing. Your wild nature is wanting to restore fully in you. Feel it in your breath. With your open heart, feel. You have had many leases on your life, and now it is time to show your true hand. Follow your breath back into the basics to see your wild self. Honor him, honor her. This journey may not be a quick fix, nothing ever is, but it is worthwhile. Open your heart and see yourself emerging as a beautiful butterfly, honoring your heart shining through. See yourself instinctually in nature, on a cliff overlooking the universe, arms out wide, embracing all your wildness. Feel spirit with you, shining with you, radiating with you. Determine to never deny your intuition or instincts, as they are your true friend. And remember, a diamond was once mere grains of sand. And when we see they are grains of sand, they are the same now as before. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, we all return to where we came from. The matter we are made of is all the same. It just shape shifts from you to me, to the diamond, to the tree. The diamonds and gold you seek, my friends, are honoring you, honoring your inner soul's fire. Seek your truth, feel its strength, emboldening you. Squeeze it, hold it gently, smile with it. For it travels with every breath you are honored to receive. Stand tall, O wild, instinctual, beautiful people on this bountiful earth. Open your heart, receiving the light of the gods, the goddesses. Honoring the core of your being. My friends, touch, temperature, emotion, hearing, it's always different for every one of us. The textures change continuously. My hands are super warm and tingly after that. Give yourself a chance to explore. And you might find your experience of breath becomes richer and more sensuous as befits the prayer to the goddess. Simply receiving your breath, letting it float through you. Breathing is by nature an intimate act. Atoms of oxygen and nitrogen that have been circulating in the atmosphere of Earth for billions of years. In the past, in the future, they're coming into our mouth, our nose, into this temple that is our lungs. They're born by our blood throughout our bodies to permeate every cell. Breath is an intimate communication with the forces of life. And it is the most intimate relationship we have and is to be savoured. The more awake we are with all of our senses, all of our emotions, the more astonishing intimacy that is our breath will flow for you, through you, with you, your prana, your chi, your life force. It keeps us healthy and in balance. So as we come back, remember that conversation in the Vijayabhayarana Tantra, or its easier version, the Radiant Sutras by Lauren Roach. Shiva and Shakti, God, Goddess, are talking, and God says to Goddess, you are the breath, you are the creation. And this is what is often missing in our many other forms of religion, they've stripped out the feminine divine. So we've got God up there creating, but we don't have wisdom, Sophia, the feminine factor, the feminine balance. And so if we see our breath as that purely, every breath breathing in balance, enlivening that feminine divine, be we male or female, remember we are both. It's just a few genes that make us different. We come into balance. Well, do you have any questions of me? I switched to the drum, I'm sorry, because I read quickly that somebody couldn't hear the maracas, so I hope you could hear the drum. Do you have any questions for me? Oh, thank you. You love the drum. That's great. Yeah, I apologize in weeks. I didn't test it with the maracas before, only the drum. I wish it wouldn't end. Yeah, everything comes to pass. And that is life as we embrace the great changes that happen. But being in the now helps us flow with whatever happens. Even the hard stuff that flows through us, we can manage when we breathe and listen to the now. So, any questions? If you can either come live on screen, or I understand that many don't, you can also just write in the chat. Best way to armor, yes, is breathe and to know that you are divine. Again, too many of us were thrown out of the garden. We are divine. We are a spark of the divine. Oh, thank you, Catherine. It's been my absolute honor. Yes, I understand that loss in weeks, and with it, but just keep breathing and breathing and slowing your breath down. And then in the pauses, we get space to recreate for the new to come in, which is the problem when we start to panic breath, right? And when we get stressed, we breathe too quickly, too fast. But if we inhale, pause, exhale, pause, inhale, pause, exhale, pause. If we allow ourselves the gap, those gaps are where we are in infinity, and it is out there in infinity where we may create freely. Do you have any more beautiful questions for me? If not, I will end it here, as I have my mentorship program that I need to go on to next. And so if you're interested in that, there is a very good discount to it. How does Kundalini interface with shamanism? And so very, very simply, well, I could spend absolutely hours on that subject. No matter where I have gone on this beautiful planet, all ancient practices, they have more in common than they do apart. How does one do the mentorship work? Okay, it runs in it just runs. It's every week, every Friday at the same time, 8:30, 7 minutes time. And each 4 weeks we have a theme. And so I speak about the theme and do a short journey, then there's ceremony, then that's week 2, then 3 there's a ritual that we do, all based on the theme, and then the 4th week of the theme, it's a pre-recorded little thing, and I give you journaling hints on how to work with the last 3 weeks. So it rolls like that. So we've currently on a healing theme. Before that we were on a connection elements. It just rolls on, and it integrates with all of the courses that you are doing. So people are free to ask me any questions they want. They have an email that they can email me if they don't wish to be live like this. most people don't. And we also now have a mentorship group from within the platform that you're seeing this on. And so that also gives another way of people being able to interact with that. So Graham, thank you so much for being here. It is an honor to meet you. Maria, thank you. Catherine, thank you. It's been my honor. Is there a cost? Yes, there is a cost, and the link should have been with the webinar link, because it's 50% off because we're having a New Year's sale. But I can actually send all of that out to you, or put it in the Facebook group, whichever you would prefer. Actually, I'll see if I can do it. I'll see if the wonders of the universe will let me play. Did I have it here? That's all about what I ordered in a Thai restaurant in Sydney. Coupons, let me have a look. Thank you, Joe. Just getting this coupon because somebody asked about it, and I will paste it here in the chat. Ship link. Copy. Copy. Chat. Ha! Did it. There you go. So thank you humbly. But I must run now because I do same platform, different link in a few minutes' time.